I want to be makdim a few things. First off, most importantly, that I never take off people who come late or miss. I don't want to have to start taking off, so I should please come on time. Say the starts at 9. Not 9:10, not 9:15, and unless somebody has special arrangement, I should come on time. Those who come on time, good, and those who don't come on time, come on time. Usually, I say, when somebody's saying that everyone should come, it's usually the people who are missing who don't hear him say everyone should come anyways. Okay, so that's when they get that. That's like the hascholas hasman. Okay, I don't really have that much to say, so I'm just going to say, starting off with a ma'aser with the Ari'Zal. It's Ken Zaying that there's a relationship, and you'll tell me if you agree to the parsha. The ma'aser with the Ari'Zal was, I said it once, I'm not sure, that his father was Reb Shlomo Luria, and he was learning in the Beis Medrash, and he had a dream, or it wasn't a dream. Eliyahu Hanavi came to him and told him that you're going to have a child, and this child is going to be Meir es Kol Ha'olam Kuloi, and the only thing is that you have to, I want to be the Moel, and the Tzaddik, I want all the Kibbudim, but you have to promise me that when you have this baby, that you're going to give me all the Kibbudim. Said 100%? Sure, why not? Anyways, so his wife was expecting, he had a baby, 9 months later, everything worked the way it's supposed to do. And then, big simcha in the town. It's going to be a big bris. Everybody comes to shul, they're waiting, and nobody's coming. And Reb Shlomo Luria is getting nervous, the Rav and the Gabbai and all the people say, no, they waited already a whole morning, it's already afternoon, nobody's coming. He said, wait, and nobody's coming. So he went back to the shul, to daven, like, what should I do? Everyone's pressuring me, it's coming towards the end of the day. I have to make the bris. So Eliyahu Hanavi comes to him, and he tells him, I'm going to come right now, and the only reason I didn't come until now because I was testing you to see if you attack a wait or you get impatient and do it on your own. So he said, since you attack a waited, so I'm going to come now, and we're going to do the whole bris, and everything's going to be the way it's supposed to be done. So that's what happened. He came and he did it, and he did the bris, and everything worked out good. Baby was born, and he was growing up, and the way it says is that he was a yeled ploim, and he was learning Gavaldik. When he was young, when he was a young boy, like 5-6 years old, I don't know exactly the age, so the father was nifter. The mother said, I'm an almana, and I can't support you, so therefore you should go. You have an uncle in Mitzrayim, who's a gvir, and he has all the svarim that you need, and you should go there and learn by him. So he went there, and they gave him the best rebbeim. By the time he was 5 years old, he knew Kol HaTorah Kula, and he kept on learning. And one time he was sitting in shul, and he sees somebody sitting there with an open sefer, and he's looking at the sefer, and he sees that Soides Neurois in Yener sefer. So he goes over to the person and says, I want to buy the sefer from you. The guy says it's a joke. He says, I don't need money, and you don't have money, and the sefer, I don't know how to read it anyways, so don't buy it from me. So like they made up as a deal that the Ari'Zal gave him a fancy siddur that he could daven from, and he gave him over this sefer. Turns out that this sefer was the Zohar. And as he was learning the Zohar, so he stayed there for a little while, and meantime, this uncle that he went to, he married the uncle's daughter. He married his first cousin. He was the shver. Anyways, So came a point in time that he couldn't teach him anymore. So in Baba Chalim was some of the Tanoim. There were three people. One was Rav Lezer HaGadol. He didn't know which yeshiva to go to. The yeshiva was Rabbi Akiva. The yeshiva was Rav Shimon Bar Yochai. And he should be able to go there to learn. And came out that he should go to Tzfas. He should be able to Eretz Yisrael. And there he'll be Zoichet to Ruach HaKodesh and learn Eliyahu Hanavi and able to be Megal the Seides. Why am I saying this story now? Two reasons. First of all, because of Vienna Maisa, right? He was Megala Seides of the Zayar. So we try to learn them as much as we can, not all that much. So our Pasha started, Lech Lecha, Me'atzecha, Melalecha, Me'esavicha, Ela Aretz Asher Areka. What do you learn from there? That a person, wherever he is, you see, I'm saying it from the Ari'Zal, he had to go to Tzfas to learn, he had to go to Eretz Yisrael, Lech Lecha, Me'atzecha, and then he went there, and the Musa of it is from us, is that Avada Aliyah Eretz Yisrael is a Gvaldig Ezach, but the reason he was able to go there was to improve his Limud HaTorah. So, I mean, the lesson is that if a person feels that he'll have a bigger Aliyah in learning, then 100% he should go, but if his Ruchnius will suffer, then you have to ask a Shaila if he should be Ayla to Eretz Yisrael. So, leaving it at that. Now I wanted to talk a little bit about the mitzvah of Milah. Ari'Zal has extensive drashas on Milah, all the kavanas of Milah. I'm not going into too many details because he compares it to Einah, that's Rishtus, that's a sixth, which seemingly there's no connection. But without going all to the pratim, because it's very long the pratim, but just to say over a few of the things that
Didn't he say last night, 2 nights ago, that the meal is shlish, all shlish,
is shlish.
If the Torah says it's shlish, so meal is shtos.
I did say that, but
No,
he said it. Yeah, okay, it's coming from the same place. Yeah, it's coming from the same place. But it's coming also because there are three chalakim of Tiferes, and we wanted to split the Shem Chavav into those three chalakim, and it doesn't split evenly into three, because you cannot divide 26 into three parts. It doesn't come out even, so he has to go through a whole cheshbon as the Shlish Elyon gets less, and the two Shlishei Tachton get more. The whole drasha on it, without going into all the details. But what do we learn from it? A few things that we take out from it. And I'm not going to major drasha. As I said, I started off, I didn't really have anything to say, so I'm continuing in that. There's a bris Milah and there's a bris haloshin and a bris Milah. And they have a lot of common denominators. Common denominator number one is that they're both emtza aguf, right? They're what's called emamutza, right? They both could go, as you know, klipas noiga. The sherish of klipas noiga is in the bris hama'or, which shows you that it could go either way. And one of the reasons why we dafka do a kais yayin by a bris milah is goes also yayin, which is gematria 70, which could also go both ways. And you see that both of them, both the peh, you have opportunity to say lashon hara, and you have opportunity to say divrei Torah. And then also by bris milah, so a bris milah it can be used l'shem mitzvah and also be l'shem avera, whichever one a person does. So that's whatever schusim and averis will get. So they're both a kav shlishi, and they both could go to the other side. What you see also is we're coming off Yom Kippur. He also mentioned this, that the bris haloshen has two chaysamais, which is svasayim and shinayim, and the bris hama'or has a arla and a priya. And if you do one without the other, if you do arla without a priya, so you're not yotze the mitzvah, you're not mekayim the mitzvah. Another thing about milah, which is brought down, that when a person is born before the bris milah, according to Ari'Zal, he's madrega of shade. How does it work shade? Because if you look at the tzuras Adam, so tzuras Adam, let's say from top down, is a shin, because you have your head and guf as the middle, and you have the two arms coming out, is a shin. And then you have a dalid, if a person sticks out his arm, so you have the guf straight down and the arm straight out. This b'tzura is dalid, this shin dalid, which is also why I brought down dafka that a vlad before a milah is b'sakana, because this shadim, and then misachsim chitoni is misachsim shama. So therefore, when it's galsa ha'atara, so the makom habris is keneged ois yud. So then it goes from shade to shakai, and that's how, as a big Indian grada to have kameas and stuff like that to put in the babies by chassidra make a bachnach. I'm not sure if that's connected to it, but that's all chelik of the bris milah. And basically, by leaving on the arla, in other words, for a person to be able to be any type of clay kibble from kutch brichu, the arla blocks it. So in order to take away, again, a block of all the iris that come from kutch brichu, you have to have a saras arla. Then all the iris could come in, and as you see, that's when the yud is mizgala, and then it's able to be makabel the iris. I just wanted to say over a few of these kavanas. I just want to say one other thing. When the Ari'Zal brings down the kavanas of Milah, so he mentions a skula, without going into what the kavanas are. He says a skula, two things. That first of all, the person will never be pagan but brisai, in whichever way. And also he says that, which is interesting, he'll become a mayra hira. I don't know what the pshat in that is, what the connection is of Azoi state. So therefore, we should all be zeicha. Mayra hira. What? A mayra hira. If you mechaben to the proper kavanas by bris milah, they're all brought down, every single kavanah. With the yayin holding the kais yayin, with the etzbais and the brachas and the psukim and everything else, all the kavanas to go along with it. If I know what they are, all brought down. It's in the siddur also, but it's not even hard kavanas. But that's the school for it. What? Okay, and also Metzitza Bepeh is also, that's why also Metzitza Bepeh is connecting the Bris Halashon to the Bris HaMa'or. Dafka has to be Bepeh, can't be with anything else. That's why Metzitza Bepeh is a big peda. Also that the male should put yayin in his mouth when he does it, also to be Mechaba everything together.